Welcome back. It's November. The sun is in my eyes, but it is November. Today is Thursday, November 9th. And you know what? I thought this a long time ago, but I thought that it would be fun to document a couple days of No Spend November. I'm most definitely not participating fully into No Spend November, but I am definitely still participating in Frugal Fall. You know. I feel like No Spend November is already my vibe. I'm trying to be just a lot better with my spending because I don't have a choice, and also because I have a lot of trips in 2024 that are coming up very quickly, and I need to make sure that I can get on that plane, you know? So let's establish some rules for No Spend November, okay? Basically, there's no shopping at all. There hasn't been any shopping for me anyway, so it's fine. There's no shopping, like no online shopping, no like if you're just out and you see something, like no, sorry sis, like you can't get it. There's no unplanned eating out. Like if it's not like somebody's birthday or like we've had this in the calendar for a couple weeks, then sorry, like no, like there's food at home. Obviously I do my own nails now, so that's out of it. I can use my Sephora credit card, but I kind of can't right now because I've gone twice now and I shouldn't go again. Things that we can do instead of spending our money: reading. I got that new book 2 vlogs ago and I haven't started it. Today's the day. Getting creative, like doing our nails, because it's my favorite thing now. I probably won't be doing them in this next couple of days just because I put these on 5 days ago, so they should last at least another 5. So I'll probably give myself like a little face mask, a little gua sha moment one of these days. Cooking and baking is very fun, although the grocery list will be budgeted and limited. Also making a Christmas wish list, because just because you can't buy it in November doesn't mean it can be on your Christmas wish list. So like window shopping type of thing. I also forgot to mention this in the rules, but there's no buying coffee out. I did that once. Bad girl. Cheers. We can get our exercise in, we can get our steps in, we can go to Planet Fitness, we can take a workout class. That costs money, so we might not be doing that, but we can go on a little hot girl walk as long as it's before 4 p.m. because it gets dark so early now. We can reorganize our space. So yeah, that's the plan. Happy No Spend November. For the last like couple weeks, I truly miss COVID times when you can just put on a mask and nobody can see how ugly you are. That's what I've been thinking about, especially in the winter, because like you have a big jacket, you put your mask on, maybe you wear like a beanie or some type of hat, and literally nobody can see you. Sunglasses as well. I really miss those days. Okay, we're back. And oh my God, seriously? Ah! Okay, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's, but I wanted to share how I do this budgeting, okay? The budget for groceries is $50. However, I went to Mariano's yesterday and spent $33. So we have like 17 bucks. Always make a notes for my groceries, okay? I start with what's on the menu for the week. Just dinners, by the way. Checked off everything that I already got at Mariano's. I just need, I can't do this in $17. I can probably do it in like 25.
But I just need bananas, oats, avocado, eggs, broccoli, tofu, 1 onion, 1 bag of pasta, white wine is what might get me, frozen berries, and I need M&Ms, which I don't think I can get at Trader Joe's. At least I can't get like actual M&Ms, so gotta go somewhere else for that. That's for something that I want to bake, cookies. We have everything else. The only thing that I need for that is the M&Ms. But I think it's worth it because this is an activity to do rather than spending my money or ordering insomnia cookies or crumble. That sounds really good. Okay, so yeah, this is how we do it. Stores like Target, where like they have the prices and everything online, I would literally make a list of everything that I need, go into the app and figure out exactly how much it's gonna be and like subtract things, take things off if I don't think it's worth it. But obviously Trader Joe's can't really do that. So this is the plan. We're trying to stick to our budget, $17. I'm gonna be positive. We'll see what we can do, okay? Got the goods. Currently eating one of those bagels because I was starving and my hands are all shaky. Saturday. My hair's been in that bun for like 2 full days, I think, so she needs to be a little stretched out. I'm just getting ready to go on a little walk with my sister. We probably will be getting coffee, so this is my moment free of no spend November, just so you know. This is what she wanted. She wanted her coffee, so we're going. Last night, Manny and I went to the movies. We are AMC A-listers, so we pay like $24 a month, and then you can go to the movies up to 3 times per week, which I think is crazy. We haven't been in a long time. But we brought like all of our own snacks. I made popcorn here. I brought like a cream soda that I had from home. Super cute. As I've been getting ready, I was watching this YouTube video, and it's like a study on Glossier and like the rise and fall of Glossier and the CEO, Emily Weiss, and like her story and everything like that. And it's really interesting. I mean, I'm only like 5-10 minutes in, but it's really cool. I've learned a lot already about like how it started. I didn't know it started as like a blog, and she would like interview and photograph like celebrities or people just like getting ready and asking them about their beauty routine, almost like a Vogue beauty secret situation. She turned it into what we know as Glossier. I'm excited to get to the fall part of it because I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I will link that because I think it's interesting. I'm nerding out. But I just need to put my hair up now, and I will be leaving to go on a walk in the freezing cold. My sister's already screaming at me to hurry up, but this is the fit. It's really giving snatched Kim K, Chloe K. This is like my favorite top ever. It's from Aritzia, TNA something. Kyra got it for me for Christmas last year, and it's my favorite thing ever. And then, you know, these are my Instills, my favorite leggings. I show them every single vlog. Let's go. I obviously need like a hoodie and I'm wearing my super puff, so don't you worry. You said yeah. Look at our shadows. Yeah. Since we're on the topic of not spending, let me de-influence you. Basically, I just want to have a discussion about things that you don't need, things that we don't need. All of this is truly a reminder for myself, for me to look back on whenever I find myself being a shopaholic. First of all, we're going to start off very strong with Uggs. I love Uggs. I wish I had them. Every time I run downstairs to grab a package or across the street to the grocery store, I'm like, this would be the perfect time for me to use some Uggs if I had them. But I don't have them. I used to have a pair that I had for like 5 years. Very proud of myself for having them last that long. I got rid of them last year because they were starting to get to that point, and also I was moving and I was just too lazy. They didn't fit in anything, so I just got rid of them. But anyway, I'd be like every fall, every winter, it's like, oh, gotta get your new pair of Uggs. Like, no, you really don't. You don't need them. Like, you don't need them. If you want them and it's like your one thing, your one big purchase and you need them, good for you. But like, next, expensive makeup at Sephora, Ulta, wherever. You know me. I love going to Sephora. I have a Sephora credit card, which is the only reason that I can't. You don't see me going to Ulta. I don't have an Ulta credit card. I just have a Sephora credit card. Not saying that justifies my spending at Sephora, but I don't have real money to shop at Sephora. And that's okay. We don't need expensive brand name makeup. We can go to the drugstore. We can hit up Target, Walgreens, CVS, and be just fine. While I'm on the topic of makeup, I would say, I personally feel like you don't need multiples of certain makeup products. Let me show you. Not me whipping out the evidence. Okay, one thing in particular, I've already said this on TikTok, I've already given this rant. The Rare Beauty liquid blushes, I love them, I'm obsessed with them. I've bought 2. All the other ones were gifted to me. I'm so very grateful that I have multiple. But I just don't feel like you need so many different blushes. Like, I have like 3 of these that I use. This is Joy, so I like, it's like orangey. I like this for summertime. I have Worth, I think. Worth. That's what I'm using right now. This is like an everyday. And then I do have the purple one, Faith, which is more of like a wintry, you know, type of vibe. That's it. In terms of powder blushes, I only have 1. Like literally 1. That is probably really old and needs to be thrown out. But that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. Like, how many concealers do you need? You just need 1, maybe 2. Same with foundation. Maybe 2 for things like summer versus winter. Other than that, like, I just don't see the need to have so many different makeup, so many multiples of a makeup product. Like, this is what I use every day. This is all I use. And this is what hello, are you okay? And this is what I take when I go to town. This is what I take in my work bag in the morning because I can't get my life together and I have to do my makeup in the car. That's all you need. Same thing with eyeshadow palette. Unless you're like a full glam girly, I really don't think you need multiple eyeshadow palettes. I don't even use a singular eyeshadow palette, but that's just me. Next, I'm actually very good in this category, but like tech stuff, electronics, like every new iPhone that comes out, new AirPods, new laptops, stuff like that. I've actually never gotten a new laptop in my life. All of my laptops have been hand-me-downs, which I'm very lucky that I can get a hand-me-down, but I'm saying like they're old. Like the Mac I have right now, I had to call Apple support for something and they were like, what kind of Mac is it? And I told them, they were like, oh, well yeah, maybe it should still be working. So that's how I know that my MacBook is old, okay? Same with the iPhone. This is, I think, a 12. The 15 just came out. I have no desire to get that. I like my 12. I wanted my 12 really bad 2 years ago. I got it. I would like to keep it for many more years to come. Same with the AirPods. I have like the first, maybe second AirPods that ever came out. I bought them in 2020. I don't need a new pair unless they stop working. But yeah, it's just like the excessive buying of all these electronics. Like, I just don't feel like we need that. Like all these digital cameras and things like that. Save your money. You already have one. You already have a phone. You already have a laptop. You already have AirPods. Like, do you really need the AirPods Max's Pro, whatever the heck they're called? I don't think you do. I saw a TikTok where this girl started by saying, there is no such thing as an Amazon must-have. And I was like, wow, she really got me there. So that's all I'm gonna say. All these little like Amazon storefronts or like lists of Amazon must-haves, things like that, for fun, you don't need to buy it. Similarly, if you had to watch a TikTok or watch a YouTube video about it, you probably don't need it. If you didn't want it before you watched that video, you probably don't need it. Water bottles. I feel like lately I've been seeing people that have like 6 nice high quality water bottles at their house, and I'm like, I have 1. Like I always have 1 water bottle that's like my emotional support water bottle for like 6 months. And then it gets crusty and dusty and I have to throw it out and get a new one. This one I just received as a gift from Hannah Jane. Owala, I didn't hear about them until I got this. She gave it to me and now I'm seeing them everywhere. But anyway, got that, threw my other one out because it was literally falling apart. Like literally pieces were falling off of it. And I got that in, it was end of May, early June. So that's a long time, I think. You don't need 6 Stanley Cups, 6 Owalas, if that's really how you say them, 6 Lululemon water bottles. Those are really nice. I think they're great gifts, everything like that. But you don't need to personally buy every new color of these expensive $40 water bottles that come out. Side note, I really believe that you should put your money towards things like experiences and travel and trips and things like that, because if you're spending your money on all these different things, like I've mentioned, phones, AirPods, water bottles, makeup, Uggs, everything like that, all of that money could have been saved up, put together, and used on a long weekend vacation where memories were made that last so much longer than any of these things that you could possibly buy. That's a different rant though. Sunglasses. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses that I use. I've had them for a year and a half now. They're from Amazon. $12 for 2 of them. One's black and one's like brownish. You don't need a million pairs of sunglasses. Okay, designer bags. I feel like I have many thoughts on this actually. I feel like if I had the funds to even consider getting a designer bag, then that would be really tempting for me. I am not at that stage, but I do think that they're really nice, they're beautiful, it's such an experience like going to go get one. However, save your little money. I have 2 purses that I use. One's black and one's brown. I'm not saying I don't want more. Like I would love a red one. I would love like a cream. The black is from Nasty Gal. It was like $20. And my friend who actually has designer bags thought it was a Gucci bag. The second one is from Princess Polly and I've gotten multiple compliments on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Designer bags aren't worth it when you can't afford it. Sorry sis, I'm just speaking facts here. Your favorite hoodie in every single color. If you're a scuba girly, you don't need all of them, period. All these new expensive hoodies these days, they're just not necessary. They're great gifts. All of these things that I'm talking about are perfect to ask for gifts. I feel like I have so many hoodies that I wanted so bad. They were so expensive and I love them, they're great, but I just don't wear them as much as I should because I get a new one and then I only wear that. And then I forget. I have this huge tub of hoodies and they're not being loved on and appreciated. Super expensive candles. I am a sucker for a good candle. However, I get mine at Target for $5, for $10. $15 is even pushing it, okay? Last year for Christmas, all I asked my mother for was a Mason Margiela replica candle by the fireplace. I jumped for joy when I got it. I lit it, it smelled so delish. I would love another one, but there's no way that I'm spending like $40 on a candle. Similar to candles is perfumes, okay? I've never really been a perfume girly. I'm more of a like essential oil type of girl, but I do have a couple of perfumes. I have the Mason Margiela like little like mini. I also have the Glossier You perfume, but I got that from my little sister. So I do have that, but I just feel like you don't need multiple perfume. Like a spring summer one and then like a fall winter one. That makes sense to me, similar to the makeup colors. But having all these different perfumes, you can't convince me, like you can't justify it. And side note on the perfumes is all these trending perfumes, like do you really want to smell like everyone else? You can't say they don't smell good, but I don't want to smell like everyone else. A Dyson vacuum, okay? I had one My sister had it. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I haven't filmed a Sunday reset for TikTok since she took it back because it's literally not as fun to clean with it. And now I'm convincing you to get it. Don't get it, okay? What I'm trying to say is it's like $400. That's too expensive. Get a regular vacuum. You'll survive. Another big machine type of thing, an espresso machine, a coffee maker, anything like that. You don't need the most expensive, craziest, super popular, trending one, okay? Just get you whatever is gonna help you to have your coffee in the morning. I got mine for $100 at Target. They must be looking for somebody. I got my coffee maker in March of 2022, so it's been like a year and a half and it still works just fine. I probably should upgrade it when it hits 2 years, but we'll see. If I can find it still on the Target website, I will link it. Pretty much anything that you see on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, somebody telling you to get it, if you didn't already want it before, someone had to convince you that you needed it, you probably don't need it. A reminder for all of us, myself included, if you're intrigued by something, write it down in your notes. I have a things I want note in my phone. Every time I think of something or see something or someone tells me something that I want or might need, I write it in there, let it simmer, think about it for a little bit, and then if I still want it, I can treat myself. Well, depending on like how much it is. I'm just saying not to go overboard. You don't need to treat yourself every single day. You don't need to give yourself everything that you want without considering the price, the cost, and how this is gonna really affect us financially. Because we're just out here. We're 25, okay? Just be intentional with where we're putting our money. That is all. Thanks for listening. It's only 6 o'clock, but it's that time of the year where I literally just was like, oh, I guess I should start getting ready for bed. It's 9, but it's literally 6:06 right now. Just so dark outside. I'm going to take my makeup off, and I was thinking of giving myself a little self-care situation, so I'm probably gonna do a face mask. I think I said earlier that I was watching this YouTube video about like the rise and fall of Glossier. I finished that, that was really cool, and then I was suggested this video about Emma Chamberlain's podcast, Anything Goes, like basically saying like, why are people like not with it anymore, blah, blah, blah. So like now I'm getting suggested all these like studies on like brands or I guess like influencer, and I think that's really cool. It's giving junior research project at ETHS. I do feel like things like that are really interesting to watch. And they were pretty long, 30 minutes to an hour. I literally hate taking off mascara. This is why I don't like to wear it. Another thing that I just finished watching the Take Care of Maya documentary on Netflix, I think. I saw it like months ago and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. But then I was on TikTok the other day and I saw something about the trial, which apparently like just ended. So then I finally started watching it. It's really good and really interesting and really sad also. I also saw a TikTok earlier that was just like a scene from a show or movie and it looked really interesting, and then I obviously go to the comments to see what it was. Big Little Lies on HBO, and I was like, okay, that looks interesting. So I'm about to start watching that after I shower and do my little self-care. It's time to redo my desk.
Yay, desk is complete. And I think it's so cute. Yay. All right, I'm sitting in my car. I'm hitching a ride to work with my mother, saving a little gas money. But I had to move my car because I live in the city of Chicago. But I think I'm going to end the vlog off here. I packed my breakfast like a little frugal girly. I've got my homemade coffee, of course. We're spending $0 today. Leftovers for lunch. I also need to reapply the snail because it came off. This has been so fun. I hope we are all de-influenced from all the things that we do not need. And I hope we all can save a little money in this no spend November situation before Christmas time. I cannot wait for all the Christmas content. But anyway, I will see you next time.